Salutations all, this is Basic Public Speaking and I am your Professor Christy Thomas. This video is a correlation for week 11's schedule and assignment date. The dates of week 11 are March 21st through the 27th. Now for this week, the lesson is over celebratory speaking, and of course there will be PowerPoint presentations, Word documents. I think I have a video lesson, I'm not sure, but I do usually post a lot of examples of celebratory speaking, because celebratory speaking, a lot of things fall under this branch, and we do a speech that's kind of celebratory-ish in our third main speech, which will be coming up here in a few weeks. But celebratory speaking itself is, think of wedding toast, or tribute speeches, or honor speeches, or graduation, like commencement speeches. That's the celebratory speaking. All that kind of falls under the range of celebratory speaking. In memory tribute speeches, all that as well, because you're celebrating a person. You're celebrating the memory of that particular person. So again, there will be a PowerPoint presentation and a Word document. I'm pretty sure I have a video lesson. I may or may not do one for it, but if there's not one posted and I do make one, I will let you know that it's been posted. Now for this week, you do have your second storytelling mini speech due, and I've already posted the video to that last week discussing, sorry, I have this like a pencil here for random notes. I'll put it down because if not I'll shake it and it'll be annoying to everyone involved. I've already posted the video with the requirements and the description of that speech, so you can check out that video. There's also the Word document that can be found in the syllabus content folder. With that being said, because it's a mini speech, there's no outline due, and there's not really a time limit, but I would really love to hear you speak for longer than a minute, so to really get into it. And it's a who's coming to dinner is what I've named the theme of the speech. And all that is I want you to discuss with me who you would invite to a dinner to have an in-depth conversation with. Now this can be someone current, it can be anyone from history. So it can be a historical figure, it can be a political figure, it can be an actor, it can be a celebrity, a musician, an athlete, a vlogger, a YouTuber, a mythological person. And I say mythological in the sense that there are a lot of characters, think of Greek and Roman and Norse and Celtic and all of those that have these personalities. So you could choose to talk to one of them, or it could be someone from your personal life. Perhaps it's someone that's no longer with us physically. I gave a lot of different examples of people that I would just love to have chit chats with. Like one of my examples, if from my personal life, would be I would want to love to have a conversation with my grandmother. She passed before I ever went into college, so I would just love to just sit down and chat with her and be like, hey, this is where my life has come to. This is where I'm at. And she never got to meet my children, her great grandchildren, and I have a set of twins, which she would just have been fascinated with. So, that's someone from my personal life that I love to sit and have a conversation with, that I haven't had a conversation with in a very, very long time. Historically, I find ancient Egyptian history very fascinating. And I thought it would be just so fascinating to sit down with, I gave Cleopatra as an example because that's someone that a lot of people know from ancient Egyptian, but like Hatshepsut would also be an amazing, she was an Egyptian pharaoh, and she was like more than queen, she was an Egyptian pharaoh. Just, I just find it fascinating. But what I'm saying is you can choose someone from any point in time in history to current, and that involves historical figures, political figures, authors, actors, vloggers, musicians, celebrities, personalities. When I say personalities, it's kind of wrapping up like vloggers or podcasters or YouTubers or someone that's pretty prominent on the social media platform. chefs, race car drivers, and the list goes on and on. I could keep going, but I'll rant if I do. So again, for this week, the lesson is celebratory speaking, because we will have our third main speech falls under the celebratory world. And you have the second mini speech due. The second mini speech is due Sunday, March 27th by midnight. Now, like I said, since it's the end of after post spring break, this semester tends to go by a lot faster because we will have speeches due pretty I don't want to say consecutively, it won't be week after week, but they're going to be a lot closer than, because I usually take the first half of the semester as building blocks, as I'm giving you the information needed to move forward into speech world. Alright folks, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me and we will chit chat. I hope that you have an amazing week. Thanks, bye.